Okay, Empress Jennifer here. My karmics keep stopping my videos because remember I said, you know, they're cloning my phone. So my advice to anyone: don't do any banking. Don't do that. It's too easy for these type of individuals that have created a whole system to hack your phone, learn your codes, and steal from you, because that's what they have done to me. And it's my family we're speaking of. Now, back to story time. I wanted to help out a brother, if he's my kindred, by blood, I don't know, because so much is going on and so much is being hidden from me, from the mother figure and the person that I knew as father figure. This dragonfly, is that anyway, it was a dragonfly just, looking at me, and then when I said something, it flew away. Is that one of those drones, those pestilent drones? They do have those, right? But anyway, this brother that I did early retirement for, before I knew my family are actually my stalkers. See, mind you, I have been being stalked for a long time, like way back in 2007, actually. And then the ex-husband, Kenny, the only one that I was married to, not you, John, the one that you lied, you and whoever this woman is, to steal something from me. But remind you, all of these people are in the bed together, some literally, because my brother, I didn't know, or this person who I know as brother, is really gay. And then the two individuals that I got involved with are also on the down low, but they like to parade with what we call pretty women. I don't know, but anyway, to keep people off their trail of really wanting to sleep with men, but they infect women with diseases, right? But by the grace of God, I am still whole and I'm not infected, but I am being affected by their antics somewhat, because like I said, I notified police, law enforcement, about harassment, about a case pertaining to my son, Tremaine, which I don't really know the full scope of what transpired with him. All that I know is that there were some key players in the proximity of where he was last known to be. But, that went crazy. So I had to reach out to DOJ, and that's why I keep asking Ashley Moody, when are you going to be proactive and do something about this gang stalking that I am experiencing? I am being taken advantage of by people not allowing me to be afforded to do things like when I apply for a job, so I can sustain myself and not be out here doing nefarious things with my body that you all want me to do, because I'm very abstinent and have been for a very long time. And I'm very cool with that, because knowing what I know and being stalked by many people, and some of them probably don't even know why they're doing, other than you're being paid to do it. But are we living in a zombified society? Well, it is on the CDC website. Zombie apocalyptic, or something to that effect. Zombies, meaning you're not using your brain. Anyway, back to this arrogant brother who convinced my daughter, Danielle, to work against me. Like I said in one video, she was looking, cute, but because they practice in divination and dark arts, they both were starting to look a little bit run down. And they try to make me look run down, which, while I was trying to help a brother, I was neglecting myself, which is a major mistake. Don't ever do that for a loved one. Yes, you want to help them, but ask the Most High for grace and mercy to be able to care for another where you don't lose yourself and they don't suck the life from you. Because I was overweight and I was like, well, I'm trying to help this person, and I just lost myself, but I found myself. And so therefore, these people are trying to unalive me because they did some nefarious things like life insurance fraud, or going into court saying that I'm incompetent, I'm crazy, and I need to be watched, like putting me on the FBI watch list, or having an ex-lover while I'm asleep, or they put something in my food to make me go into a deeper sleep, to inject me with a Neuralink where I have a camera in me where they can constantly follow me, know my personal codes to my personal banking or my personal information. What an intrusion of a person's rights, Elon Musk. Anyway, I want that thing dismantled. And that's another reason why the government, some of you, are attacking me, because I lived during all your attacks and experiments. I'm still living because the Most High said I shall live and not die at the hands of you. Although we know everyone is going to leave this body because we're not here forever. But at the same token, I don't need for you to be attacking me, trying to take my life, my rights, and sucking the life out of me. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you to my wonderful legion of archangels and warrior spirits that are fighting for me. I am protected, and I'm very grateful and humbled by that. Like I said, I've been doing some research on, homelessness, and I see where, people start getting a little bit out of their head, and that's what they're trying to do to me. I want my things. I want to live, and anyone who watch my videos, this is real life that these people are trying to do to me. Organized criminal gang stalking these people are doing to me. They're hiring nefarious people that don't even know me, that are attacking me. You don't know me. You don't even know why you're doing it, other than you might need some money because, the economy that we live in. I mean, groceries are going high. I don't know if you have children to take care of or bills to take care of like I do. But anyway, nevertheless, what type of person are you to just attack another human being, more or less a woman, more or less men who are sexually confused about what they want? They either want a woman or they want a man. You do sexual rituals trying to take from another person, but instead the Most High is giving you diseases. And then you turn around and you infect women. The movie, Tyler Perry movie, For Colored Girls. The role Janet Jackson played. A clean cut brother acting like he's into women and not. And then you had Eddie Kane playing another movie too. Well, not Eddie Kane, but the man that played as Eddie Kane in The Temptations, where he was a down low brother and sleeping with this lady's husband. A very good movie, but I mean, it's telling us something. Melanated man. They're trying to defeminate, or am I saying that right? Feminate you, where you don't procreate right with your melanated queen. Instead, you go out here sleeping around and then infecting the queens with diseases. Like, I think my daughter may be one of my doppelgangers. Shame on you. You listen to an uncle who is very twisted and distorted in his mind. One who tricked me in believing that he was sick, which he did become sick. He gained all the symptoms that he was trying to cast spells that I shall get, that I shall leave this earth so they can steal my inheritance that I knew nothing about until recently. That there's all still trying to steal. I got aunts, these older people. The Bible say the elder shall teach the younger. How backwards are you all? Facing prison because of your greediness, greed, jealousy, envy, hate, lasciviousness, maliciousness, callous of heart, pervertedness, turning away from natural affection, not only meaning sexually, but we mean just turning away from natural affection of treating humans that look like you, whether you're whatever ethnicity you are. We all bleed. We all have the same type of organs that are supposed to function so we can function in this society, in this body. But some of us have turned into zombies. And you only see one thing: greed, greed, greed. Envy, envy, envy. And then, Kenny, you and Jocelyn sleeping together? Or have slept together? Because I know she was supposed to be my handler. Jocelyn, how are we doing these days now that the secret's out? You're stealing from people, from your job. You all have pots that you can dig from, you know, because I'm sitting at my desk, you all, when I worked at my former employer. And Jocelyn needed to go to the dentist because her veneer fell out her mouth. So she needed to go to the dentist. And I hear another employer that she's talking to. Well, what I do here, what pot can I dig from? He said, well, take your pick. What does that mean exactly? Take your pick. You're stealing from people, stealing money from people that pays for your medical expenses while we work. Shame on you. Yeah, she's a whole thief. Jocelyn Idris Scott. How do I know her middle name? Because she's an arrogant piece of cunt that would go around the office and tell her business. So she said her whole name. She said she was molested as a child. She said she used to be fine, had this Coke bottle body, but yet then she blew up like Respucius on Norbit. For doing spell work, that is. That's why you blew up. Because you were casting spells on others so that you can achieve things, not fixing your inner wounds from being molested. But some say I may have been molested and things have been done to me, but like I said, I don't really remember my childhood, and maybe God don't want me to remember it as of yet or ever, because he has another assignment for me, and he don't want me to be tainted by that abuse. He wants me to be strong and fierce and relentless to fight against this type of abuse and neglect of law enforcement, not enforcing the law. Being stalked is against the law. Something being taken from you is against the law. Your rights, your will to live and be afforded things such as your mail not being tampered with or redirected at the post office, because you have postmasters who are redirecting your mail to the enemy, like Sandra, the mother figure, so you can steal from me. You can take my important mail and then leave me with flyers like, come on into Bell's or Harbor Freight. So you have all these entities. Like when I had an apartment with my brother before he started getting his VA allotment, where I had to pay for water. The water utilities was charging me out of the butt. But then again, I don't know, because I was always working and this brother was home. So he could have been running water out of the bazooka so the bill could be sky high, because I did a history. I asked, what was the water bill like when the other person, before me lived here? And it was quite low, but yet my bills were more expensive. And I don't think that was by accident. I think that was designed, because that's part of their stocking, to always keep you broke in the mode of need, like they're trying to do me now. And then, I have a cousin, Natasha. Natasha, are you also my doppelganger? Are you with one of my exes? Guess what? I don't care if you are. You can have them, because they will never be a part of my life again, other than me gaining back what you stole and making sure that the law prosecute you and put you in prison. Because all of you have tried to unalive me, including children who came from my body. Wow. This is deep. But it's real. It's my real life. These people are trying to unalive me, keep me from being able to care for myself, take care of myself, so that the lies that they told in court, that a judge co-signed with, that a lawyer co-signed with them to frame me as I am incompetent, but I'm not incompetent. I'm very in tune to what is going on. I mean, they said I had a gambling problem. No, I don't. They did spell work to portray that. Have I bought lottery tickets before? Of course. Is it against the law for me to do that? Of course not. But did you go in court and say I have bad habits? that you spoke ill will and was tainting my food and using energy weapons that can alter your cognitive abilities to think properly and not getting your proper rest, causing anxiety before I knew where it was coming from. And then, you tried to isolate me, but I'm finding myself through this isolation. I'm loving myself and loving the fact that I'm not around all you nitwits who are very toxic and arrogant and hypocrites and murderers, attempted murderers. If you went to court and the court told you to give me back my things, you have not done that yet. So I'm going to need the courts to come and hand deliver me my information. So we all can be in court, not the imposter, not the clone person or the impersonator showing up as me, acting up like, I'm incompetent. And one day I was at work before I did early retirement. My daughter was having some type of anxiety attack. Now I'm trying to think, was that legit? Because we have paramedics and everything working with these people to try to frame me, encase me in things that they're doing in my name, having plastic surgery to change their face. Some probably even taking pills to lighten up their skin like Jocelyn. Is that something that you did by chance? I don't know, because I haven't seen any of you in so long. But I rebuke you for speaking or sending any evil eye against my picture, trying to do any glamour spell against me. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, ancestors, for rebuking the devourer. Thank you, archangels. You all are sick and twisted. And I pray that the Most High will continue to use me as a vessel, that you do not complete this scam, this Ponzi scheme that you all are doing to entrap others for things that you are doing. Pedophilia. John Kenny, is that you? I mean, I didn't know Kenny was, molested. That's probably why you're so sick today. But you have to fight and control that demon that you have. Don't take it out on me. And then you try to replace me with something that ain't me, that will never be me. To steal from me and then start a whole family. Take from me and start a whole family off my pinnacles. I think not. You are going to go to prison. I didn't give up my will. I didn't give up no inheritance to any of you. You have lived long enough off my energy, off my pinnacles, and I want it back. You can no longer lie and say that I am not in my right mind. You have had me in this homeless state since 2022. And it is now 2024. And by the grace and mercy of the Most High, I am still in my right mind. And shame on law enforcement and the judicial system for listening to you and continuing this shenanigan bullcrap where you are leaving it up to the enemy who is steady attacking me. If you told them to give me something, no, you should have made them in that court give you that which you commanded them to give to me, and then hand bring it to me when you know I am in a diabolical situation out here trying to survive this harassment? Anyway, all of you, do not come near me. I don't want to see any of you unless it's in the court of law. Stop trying to impersonate me, Danielle, Natasha. It's over. You put me on the FBI watch list. You've been calling them, saying that I'm doing this and that. You've been using my phone to send messages saying that it's me, text messages, when I don't even utilize your number. Your number ain't even in my new phone. And you possibly have a new number. So I haven't contacted you people since 2021. Especially you, Natasha, when you sent me a picture of how you lost all this weight. I mean, people, this person was huge. But she done went and had plastic surgery. Are you my doppelganger? Because you and I do have a gap, but your teeth are very much different from mine. Did you also go to my dentist and try to get that, that same thing too? Because if you're going to be me, are you out here in the streets living in your car? If you're going to be me, are you celibate or are you out here hoeing? Yeah, that part. Anyway, I want my things, law enforcement, that was stolen from me. And I want to live a life that everybody is afforded here in America. We have immigrants coming over here allowed to do more than I am. And I think I'm a citizen here. Anyway, let's turn this wrong that was done against me and let's make it right. I want my compensation. I want my recompense. Period. Everyone who have beautiful souls, principles, character, have a beautiful day. And let's pray for those who are zombified. Anyway, may the Most High get the glory out of my life every day. And I ask that you order my steps and bless me with a discerning heart, that I may have wisdom to navigate my day against the abuse and all the attacks that I am facing or that may come my way. Thank you for grace and mercy. Thank you for a hedge of protection, and thank you for blocking the true intent of the evil that they want to inflict upon my life, that you are blocking it from me. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you to my archangels. In Yeshua HaMashiach name,